All right. Well, good Wednesday evening to everyone who is here live. It is 6:00 p.m. Wednesday night on the West Coast, 9:00 p.m. on the East Coast. It is 2 a.m. in the UK with Miss Mahmouda, 3 a.m. if you're in Spain or France. It is exactly 6 a.m. if you are in Dubai. So now that you know of the world clock, some of you are probably here on the replay. It could be any time of day, but we're excited that you are here. It is Wednesday night, and of course, this is hosted by my wife and I. I am Todd Strand, and this is Miss...
Hello, everyone. I am Gina Strand, and I want to welcome you all to our Wednesday night call. We are super excited to be here with all of our guests. We are a travel company, and we're going to show our guests tonight how it's possible for you to travel more, travel better, and travel for less. Again, we are Todd and Gina Strand coming to you live from Southern California, and there's a big secret in the travel industry. And we're going to share a little bit more about that with you tonight. It is possible for the average family to go on vacation and stay at 4- and 5-star resorts at the travel agent rate without tapping into their family budget. And you know, for my husband and I, it all started when our daughter got a Division I scholarship to play softball back in Illinois. So Todd and I were traveling around the country to watch her play. And as you can imagine, that gets quite expensive when you're staying in hotels and renting cars all the time. So we were looking for ways that we could save money on travel. And we were introduced to this company. And as we started using the product and, tapping into this great product that we have, we realized we were saving 40-50% off in hotels, sometimes 25%, but sometimes 70% off on our hotels and our car rentals. So as you can imagine, we started sharing that with the other parents on the team, and they wanted to know how they could, save that same money. So the more we shared with different parents and our friends and family, our business continued to grow. And before joining Travorium, Todd and I knew only one person outside the United States, and she lives in Canada. But as we continued to share this concept in this wonderful company, our business grew to over 60 countries. And it was just over about a little over a year ago that I was able to walk away from my corporate job of over 20 years, and I made a pretty significant income there. But we quadrupled our income with Travorium. And so Todd and I were able to, now all we do is travel and share, show other families how they can do the same with us. Now on our screen, you see, these are our CEO and founders, David and Adela Hart, and they have a combined 30 years of experience in both traditional and direct sale businesses. David Hart was also runner-up for Entrepreneur of the Year from Inc. magazine. And we just entered into our 11th year in business as a company. We are debt-free, and we have paid millions of dollars out in commissions. Our company has spread to over 63 countries. We have customer service in several languages. And like I said, we are debt-free. That beautiful building you saw there on the screen is our corporate headquarters there in Temecula, California. We have a corporate office in Madrid, Spain, and we also have a corporate presence in Cartagena, Colombia. So the goal of our company is to show people how they can book travel at the travel agent rate, how they can earn free travel, and if they so choose, they can turn passion into profits and turn this into a business. You know, travel is the largest industry in the world. And if you were to take a poll and ask all your friends and family if they had all the money and time in the world, what they do, they'd say travel. But then you ask, well, why aren't you? And most people say they just can't afford it. So for our company, we have taken that out, that equation out of the unaffordable, and we have created it affordable. Todd, you want to share a little bit more about the details of our company?
Yeah, and I'm obviously you've done an incredible job of just giving the overview, our history and 60 plus countries and debt-free and offices in California and Madrid, Spain, our CEO and founder, a finalist for Entrepreneur of the Year, customer service in, 4 languages. And of course, the big goal of showing people how to, save money on travel and how to earn free travel. And when we talk about saving money, we do it in all those normal arenas, whether it be hotels, rental cars, cruises, show tickets, NFL tickets, shopping, dining, I mean, you name it, in all of those arenas. I got a buddy, Lee Deem, he's in Las Vegas right now. Him and his wife, Ann, by the way, congratulations, their business is on fire. But they saved $350 just on their rental car on a short little stay in Las Vegas, Nevada. I was on a Zoom earlier today with a good buddy of mine. Congratulations to him. His business is on fire. But Adam was in Hawaii not that long ago where they saved $4,000. Saved huge on the rental car. We had another buddy, or I shouldn't say buddy, I know him through Eager and Larissa, but Eager's brother, Victor, I mean, he had his first booking, saved $1,200. So again, we're talking about booking up to 70% off, booking at the travel agent rate in all of the normal arenas. Now, the dirty secret in the travel business, the thing that nobody seems to know, is the fact that there is a monopoly in travel. Two companies control the entire space. I'm not even sure how that's legal, right? But I mean, these guys are out there, pretending they have all these sites. You think you're price shopping, but you're not. And so I'm going to just play you a quick video. Rather than me tell you this, I'm going to have NBC News tell you this. Here we go.
If you go to online travel sites and scour them looking for the best hotel deal, you may be actually wasting your time.
NBC4 consumer investigator Randy Mack is here to explain how that works.
That's right. There's a reason these deals look similar. And the problem is that these third-party sites often fall under the umbrella of one or two companies. So while you think you're searching for multiple companies looking for the very best deal, every deal you're considering may actually be from the same company.
Many savvy travelers look for the best hotel deals online.
I usually look at sites that kind of claim to have the best deals.
It seems like there's a lot of competition.
I've used Expedia, Trivago, there's Booking.com.
Always looking for a bargain. I like to see the red numbers that make you think like you're getting a good deal.
But that may not be the case.
Almost all those sites are owned by one of two companies.
According to the nonprofit Consumer's Checkbook, Expedia and Booking Holdings owns 95% of third-party booking sites. That means shopping around may be a waste of time, and Checkbook says calling the hotel directly won't land you a better deal. They're hesitant to undercut the booking sites.
And that's the whole ballgame, guys. They're hesitant to undercut the booking site. They're afraid to undercut Expedia's site. Otherwise, Expedia's going to kick them off their platform. Therefore, it's Expedia who's setting the price. It's Priceline who's controlling the price in travel. Now, to give you an example that's a little closer to our home for my wife and I, our middle daughter got married a little bit over a year ago. She's an oral surgeon. Her husband's a dentist. And of course, they just bought their practices. So their practices are brand new. And so they've been married a year, but they've not gone on their honeymoon yet, right? They're kind of busy trying to get their practices up and established. She had just graduated, but they want to go to the Maldives. They want to get one of those, bungalows where you got the water all around you. You can jump off your own back deck straight into the ocean. And on Expedia's website, those go for about 10 grand. On our site, same date, same place, same everything, they go for 6 grand. It is $4,000 cheaper for the same everything. And occasionally I get people say, well, come on, Todd, Expedia, that's a huge company. How are you guys getting a better rate than them? That's what I'm trying to tell you. We don't have a better rate than them. $6,000 is the rate. They chose to market up to $10,000. Then they bought up every travel site you can think of. So when you price shop, all you see are rates that are about $10,000, making you believe that it's $10,000 when it's really $6,000. How do you think they became a top 10 internet company in the world? I have that list up on the screen right now. Amazon, Google, Facebook, Alibaba, eBay, Netflix, companies that are making billions and billions and billions every single month. And on that same list is Priceline and Expedia. And at first glance, you think, well, yeah, but they're big companies. But they don't own anything travel related. They don't own an airline. They don't own a hotel. They don't own a cruise ship. They don't own a resort. They don't even have a car rental agency. So how are they making billions and billions every month? Because they own a monopoly. They control all of the traffic. They're taking the wholesale price. They're jacking it up. They bought all the other sites. And because they control all of the traffic, the hotels are afraid to tell anybody what's going on. And therefore, people are getting overcharged, right? I think I made my point here. But again, when you get that one little point, that's not me saying it. It's NBC News saying it. You begin to realize, wow, you guys are really showing people how to book travel at half the price. Why do you think we're growing so fast? I mean, we doubled in size in the middle of a pandemic. I mean, you think that a pandemic would be the kryptonite to a travel company. We doubled in size because we're showing people how to do the one thing they've always dreamed of doing at a price they never knew was possible, right? And I haven't even gotten to the good stuff yet. Okay, just two more quick examples. Crystal Cancun Resort, our price $1148, their price $1797. Here's the Paradise Point Hotel in San Diego, price line $1307. You can see our price there, $665. By the way, guys, this is on 3 nights. Okay, if you pull out your calculator and you say, $641 in savings divided by 3 nights, that is $213 per night. It's not like they marked it up $10. Captain Kirk's got to eat too. He's the price line negotiator. If you didn't quite get that reference. You know, he's got to eat. No, they marked it up $213 a night. And it's not even like they booked it for you. No, you had to go online, do all this price shopping and searching and checking all these places. And of course, you didn't know it was all the same company, right? They wasted your time. They made you do your own data entry, and then they made $213 a night on you. I mean, I hope at some level that ticks you off. A lot of moms and dads save up all year long, dreaming of taking their kids to SeaWorld and the San Diego Zoo and going to the beaches or whatever other destination there is. They're doing this all over the world. Now, as good as all that is not what made us big. What made us big is what I'm about to show you right now. It's our Dreamcation platform. And this is where we can show anybody, anywhere, any budget, how to have an amazing out-of-this-world vacation every single year. Now, I'm going to show you this membership from the Platinum perspective because that's the membership almost everybody does. And to be a Platinum means that you're going to get 3,000 points per year. And you're also going to get one trip that doesn't require points. So the average trip is 1,300 to 1,600 points. But if you're getting 3,000 points, you're getting 2 trips per year, plus 1 trip that doesn't require points. That's our trip incentive. You're getting 3 actual vacations per year. Now, what kind of trips are we talking about here? So I'm going to kind of walk you through the kinds of trips you can be going on. Now, this is Cabo San Lucas, 7 nights, 8 days. You could be down here after trading in your Platinum points for nothing. You just trade in your points and go. It's going to cost you $0 and 0 cents. Cero dinero, nothing, nada, goose egg, zilch. It translates in every language, okay? The Canary Islands, again, just trade in your points and go. We happen to have 400,000 weeks in our getaway section. There's no contracts. There's no blackout dates. You can book 365 days out of the year. There's always an amazing vacation to go on. Most of these are 7 nights, 8 days. You can get 3 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 1 bedroom. So you can go like my good friends, Del Maria. They just had a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, a huge kitchen, a dining room, living room, flat screen TV, fireplace. They had a balcony so big you could play cornhole on the thing. There was 3 championship golf courses there, a 5-acre water park, 10 swimming pools, huge lazy river. They had a shuttle that would take you anywhere you want to go for free on the property, 10 minutes from Disney, and they were there for like $400. I mean, guys, we could sit here and do this stuff all day long, and most people are like, I had no idea that that was even possible, right? Now, I got a list of all the different countries you can go. I took a screenshot right off my phone. If you look at the slide, you can see I did it at 2:29, all right? You can see the screenshots I was doing here. So you can go to the United States, Mexico, Canada, Caribbean, Europe, Australia, South Pacific, South America, Central America, Asia, Africa, the Middle East. Now, each of those countries, if you do the arrow and you point it down, it's going to open up all the different places within that country. So, for example, we have places in most states in the United States. So if you click down here on the United States, like 30 different states or 40 different states pop up. And then, of course, within those states, there's multiple places. For example, if you go to the third one over, you'll see where it says Connecticut, Delaware, okay? And then it says Florida. Well, under Florida, it's got Disney. Disney's got its own section. You got Florida Other, Florida East Coast, Florida West Coast, Florida Panhandle. Where do you want to go in Florida, right? So many states have like a lot of different places within that state. And so again, there's 400,000 weeks. Now, I just went and did a search. Of course, we are at the end of May, but I did a search. I did this search a couple of weeks ago. And I did a search for the Disney area because it's really popular. And so I just put in the date, May 15th. You can see my search right there. And of course, it pulled up different places. Excuse me, that's June 15th, sorry. It pulled up different places. And you can see this is a place, by the way, 5 minutes from Disney. You've got, this is at a resort, a name you would all know in a heartbeat. I mean, they're known for luxury. This is a 1-bedroom, full kitchen, right? You can be here June 23rd through June 30th. That's 7 nights, 8 days. That is a total price of $84. That is $84. It doesn't include tax. So you got to probably add another 50, 60 bucks in tax. You're going to be here for a total of 130 bucks for an 8 days. That's not 84 bucks a night. That's $84 for the entire week. That is a picture of your actual place. That's your kitchen. That's your living room. You can see your bedroom that flows into the bathroom with your jacuzzi tub. They got swimming pools and palm trees. This is a gorgeous place. We can sit here and do this stuff all night long. And oh, by the way, if you happen to tell 3 other people how they can legitimately save big time money on travel, at that moment, you are now earning more than you're spending, which means the company is going to send you $127 a month for referring 3 people. Of course, your membership's only $125. They take your $125 out of the $127. So this thing is no longer coming off your credit card, which means you are now enjoying the membership for free, right? It's costing you nothing on an ongoing basis. And you can take those free points that you're now earning and you can turn them in for vacations just like this. And that is one of the reasons we are growing so fast all over the world. In fact, I'm going to show you one of the vacations my wife and I went on exactly 1 year ago. Hold on, I got to click on 2 buttons here and make this happen. Here we go. Okay, guys, we are here on a Travorium getaway. We are in Cabo San Lucas at a place called Garza Blanca. Now, they just built this place in the last 2 years. Brand new 5-star property. By the way, say hi, Miss Gina.
Hi.
And we are here at this incredible resort for absolutely nothing. Why? Because we got involved with the membership. And the membership allows you to book travel for up to 70% off the regular way. By the way, they got an infinity pool up there. We'll be shooting some video from there later on. But the membership allows you to save huge on travel. Well, you also get to earn points every single month. Well, if you tell 3 other people how to save big time money on travel, you get to earn your points for free. Well, my wife has an account. She told 3 people. I have an account. I told 3 people. So between the 2 of us, we're earning 500 points per month. Well, this particular location only costs 1,300 points to come down here for 7 nights, 8 days for absolutely nothing. Membership has its privileges. So guys, again, we have these kinds of places all over the world. We can sit here all night long showing you video after video. In fact, me and Daryl were, Roberts were on a Zoom the other night, and it was a private Zoom, and we were like taking turns. Like he was showing trips he went on, and I was showing trips I went on. I mean, we were just sitting there going place after place after place, right? But here's the big idea. The big idea is that you can show moms and dads how to take their families on incredible vacations without tapping into the already stretched family budget. That is the idea that's winning at kitchen tables all over the world, especially with, you know, I mean, it's mom and dad, but in particular, especially with mom. Mom's like, wait a minute, hold on. I tell 3 people how to save big time money in travel, and my family is getting 3 vacations per year for virtually nothing. Be right back. I mean, guys, that idea and that idea alone is causing us to boom. Now, I'm going to just pop through some of the other kinds of vacations you can go on. These are our world tours. Now, what makes a world tour different is that this is where a lot of us go to the same resort at the exact same time. And guys, I'm telling you, when you are there with other like-minded people, it takes the experience to a whole new level. Now, you can go to these trips and never participate with anybody from our company. You can just be there on your own. Nobody knows your name. Go do your own thing. But for many of you, you're going to go there and you will meet people from all over the world. Dubai, Germany, Belgium, France, Spain, the Canary Islands, Morocco, Madagascar, the Solomon Islands, Papua New Guinea, Philippines, Colombia, Peru, Argentina, Chile, Mexico, Canada, right? I mean, you're going to be meeting people from everywhere. And these are people who are just like you. You'll meet them like, oh my gosh, you could be my BFF. These people are amazing. Of course you think they're amazing. They're just like you. And when you get around like-minded people, the energy's kinetic. And it's one thing to be just in this amazing place. My wife and I, just 2 months ago, we were in Barcelona. And of course, we're in Barcelona, Spain, right on the Mediterranean Sea. If you've never been to Barcelona, it's one of the most incredible cities in the world. They played in the Olympics there not that long ago. You have all of the European architecture. You've got, you know, churches and buildings that are older than the entire country we all live in, the United States, right? And it's right on the Mediterranean Sea. We're in this incredible resort. They had this rooftop with the swimming pool and the bar up there, and you could oversee all of Barcelona. You could see the Mediterranean Sea. They have palm trees. I mean, it was incredible, right? We were there for 5 days, breakfast included. When I say breakfast, they had multiple serving stations. When you're done with breakfast, you ain't going to need lunch, okay? Breakfast, the breakfast alone is $100 a day. Anyway, we were there, breakfast included, for $260. And guys, it wasn't just the fact that we were in this amazing city, Barcelona. It wasn't the fact that we were in this amazing resort with breakfast included. It wasn't the fact that we were there for $260 a price you can't even believe. It's the fact that we were there with 600 other like-minded people that by the time it's all said and done, you're taking pictures, you're hugging people. I love you, man. I mean, you're exchanging WhatsApp information, Instagram information. You're creating memories that'll last a lifetime, and you're forging friendships that will transcend continents. Now, I'm just going to pop through these. Most of these include breakfast, by the way. Again, when I say breakfast, we're talking about chefs that'll make it up any way you want. Cartagena, Colombia, 5 days, $199. Rome. My wife and I were here in August. If you've never been to the Colosseum, if you've never been to the Vatican, if you've never been, by the way, went to a town called Montepulciano, which is right outside of Rome. They had a church there that was 2,500 years old, 500 years older than Christ himself, right? I mean, it's just spectacle to see, right? There's so much history there. Absolutely incredible. Jamaica. We can go to Jamaica. You can be sitting there, oceanfront. You get an oceanfront room, all of the food, all of the drinks, everything included, right? This is going to cost you less money than the cost of a Motel 6. By the way, I just hung up the phone with Coach Wright, not but 2 seconds ago. I want to give a shout out to Coach. He's dead. That's funny. I said, hey, you want to hop on the call tonight, Coach? He's like, oh, man, I would, but I got to go to this grill. And they're serving up steaks and fish and chicken. And I'm like, dude, are you just trying to rub it in, right? So anyway, he's in Punta Cana. Coach Wright, he's a 2-star with us, right? Business on fire. He's in Punta Cana. And I'm like, I go, well, Coach, are you there on a world tour getaway? What are you? He goes, I'm actually here on the free trip incentive. That's the trip that doesn't require points. I'm like, really? I go, what did it cost? He goes, $139. I'm like, you're there for $139? He goes, no, I'm at an all-inclusive. This is me and my wife for $139. I'm like, get out of here. Are you serious? I'm in the freaking company and I'm almost finding it too good to be true, right? He's literally there right now. If you're part of our Dream Trips, he's actually posted pictures on his website. I asked him to go post pictures in the Dream Trips page so all of you guys can see it. Guys, you could go and it's $139, 5 days, all the food, all the drinks. He was going down there tonight and he goes, yeah, give me 2 steaks. Bring me some of the chicken. Hey, you got the baked potato? Yeah, baked potato fully loaded. Yeah, bring some of that shrimp over too. Yeah, the grilled onions? Yeah, why not? You bring me a bottle of wine and 2 beers. It doesn't matter. It's all inclusive, right, guys? And so when you get to learn more about our company, you realize that people are having unbelievable trips at incredible prices. Now, here's Portugal. This is Budapest, Hungary, Tenerife, Spain. My wife and I went here. Unbelievable, by the way. If you've ever been to Hawaii, those are the volcanic isles that are in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. The Canary Islands, which is where Tenerife is, these are the volcanic isles in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. By the way, it's a lot cheaper to go to the Canary Islands than it is to go to Hawaii. They got the same weather, same palm trees, same beach, same waves, same everything. It's just a lot cheaper, right? But you can go to the Canary Islands. We were, 5 days, breakfast and dinner included. It was $99. Phuket, Thailand. My buddy Danny stayed in that room in the bottom right-hand corner, right on the beach for $1. Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. We have Coach D, Deborah Taylor. She actually went there on a trip incentive. She was at an all-inclusive. She's been posted about that. Again, so this is a trip incentive. This isn't even the World Tour. She was down there on a trip incentive for something unbelievable. I can't remember the price. Something unbelievable. We have a couple of different World Tours coming up in Las Vegas. We had, I almost said the name, the brand new resort that they spent $4.5 billion building. All right, 5-star. You could have gone there for $76. Then we have another one. It starts with a V. I'll give you guys a hint. Think Italy. Anyway, another resort. It's 5-star. And you can be there again for less than $100, 5 days. I mean, unbelievable. We had a guy just today. In fact, I want to give a shout out to Adam. He just signed him up, brought him on board. I think he's either the #1 or #2 income earner in another company. And I don't want to rat anybody out here because he's coming on board with us. But we actually just took him to the back office today. And we're actually back there clicking on the prices. We're pulling up Expedia. We're pulling up our site. We're pulling stuff up. He's like, you got to be kidding me. And he goes, I mean, we're literally showing him this stuff. He goes, okay, guys, I'm in. Sign me up. Okay, I'm in. Sign me up. I mean, all you got to do is take somebody. We can't do it in a public forum. Right now, we're streaming on Facebook. Okay, so they don't allow us to show the pricing. We can't say the name of the place and the price in a public forum, but you can get with whoever invited you to be here, and privately, they can take you back there and show it to you. We just can't put it on YouTube. You know, the various hotels and resorts don't want people, they don't want us showing people the kind of rates they could be paying, right? And that's going to upset most of their business. And so again, but you can go back there and you can look at it privately with whoever invited you to be here. And again, I mean, I got, again, he's either number one or number two from another big company coming on board right after he saw the pricing alone. I mean, guys, we are doing stuff that's never been done in travel before. Now, you want to go to Sicily, Italy, Malaga, Spain. My friend Carmen Conde was just here. Oceanfront, breakfast and dinner included, $99. Morocco, $199. Cozumel, Mexico. You want to go to Dubai. This is one of our best-selling trips. 5-star resort, oceanfront, breakfast for 3 people. The breakfast alone is $150 a day, guys. You're going to be there 6 days. Total price, $99. You want to go to Punta Cana. My wife and I went here. This is where Coach Wright is, by the way. Not on this particular trip. He's on the trip incentive, but, you know, this is the exact same place. He's in Punta Cana. We've been there. Absolutely drop dead gorgeous. Put it on your list. Malta, Paris, France. We're going to be here in August. Athens, Greece. We were there just 8 weeks ago. In fact, when you come here, you're going to be at a resort that's known for luxury, a name that everybody knows. Can't tell you the name, but you're going to call me. I can tell you privately what the name of it is, but it's a name you're like, oh yeah, those are everyone knows how nice those places are, right? Anyway, we're at that kind of a resort, a name everybody knows. We have a doorway that goes to our balcony off the bedroom. We have a doorway that goes to the balcony off the sitting room. Now, we have this huge balcony that you can see the ocean clearly. You have all of Athens, Greece there, surrounded by the mountains. And if you go here, you're going to get this exact same view. I took this picture while I was sipping wine on our balcony, right? You have the Parthenon. That is the 2,500-year-old structure that still stands today. I mean, every restaurant in town is trying to build a restaurant where you have a view of this place. And if you can get a view of this place, people pay big time dollars so they can sit there, have this romantic dinner and look at this icon, one of the most iconic structures in the world, one of the wonders of the world. And you can go to Athens, Greece, and the place I'm talking about with this incredible huge room with the doorway to the balcony off the bedroom, off the sitting room, sit there on your balcony, feet up, drinking your thing, smoking a cigar, do whatever you're doing. And you got the Parthenon just sitting right there in front of you. By the way, they also serve you breakfast. If you like dessert, you're coming back 5 pounds heavier. They got 7 different serving stations, and 3 of those places were dedicated to dessert. I'm like, is this dinner? I mean, I've never seen so much dessert for breakfast everywhere. Yeah, they got the chocolate thing, coming down, and they got the waffles and all that kind of stuff there. If you want to have chocolate, well, I mean, every kind of pastry, every kind of juice. They serve champagne, with the champagne flutes. I mean, guys, this is first class in every way. $300, right? Waikiki, we have a promotion we're running with this. If you book this place and then someone below you books it, you earn an extra night. If 2 people below you book it, you earn 2 extra nights. If 5 people below you book it, you can earn 5 extra nights. You could be in Hawaii for 10 days for $536 if you maximize the promotion. Guys, that's $50 a day to be oceanfront in Hawaii. That is unheard of. Crete, Greece, all inclusive, all the food, all the drinks, everything, oceanfront. That's the resort. You're looking at the pictures. $319, guys. I mean, this is just a tasting, a fraction. I mean, again, I could be here all night, going place by place by place, right? Showing it to you. We have something that's never been done. I hope you're getting excited. Now, there's 3 different ways to join our company. You can join for the basic membership, which is $99 down, $49 a month, and this allows you to book at the travel agent rate. We have our medium membership, which is $179 down. It's $69 per month. You get to book at the travel agent rate, and you're basically getting 1 vacation per year. And then we have the membership that everybody does, and that's our platinum. It's $299 down, $125 per month. You're getting 3 vacations per year, and this is the one that everybody does. It's got by far the best value. And keep in mind that if you go tell 3 other people about our membership, you're going to be earning more than you're spending. So at this point, it's no longer coming off your credit card. It's no longer costing you anything on an ongoing basis. You're getting your points for free. You take those points, you trade them in for the kinds of vacations I've been describing for the last 15, 20 minutes. It's unbelievable. Now, by the way, we happen to have this travel pack. Now, this is a total option. Most people don't even do this, right? So I want to be clear. Most people don't do this, but about 20, 25% of people do. And there's two reasons they do it. One, because they want to go on a vacation now. Okay, they're like, Todd, you got me juice, Crete, Greece, Athens, Greece. I want to go now. Well, you don't have enough points to go. But if you buy this pack, we load you up at 2,000 points and you can go on some of those trips right away. So I call it the I want to go on vacation now package. Now it's $999. If you happen to buy it, there's no requirement to buy it. So please do not misinterpret anything I say. This is a total option. If you do buy it though, it's going to qualify you to earn double bonuses on everybody else who ever buys this package only, from here on out forevermore. So you could actually earn a ton of money if you do buy one, okay? So not only do you get all the points going on vacation now, but you're going to qualify yourself in the compensation program in a more favorable way. If you buy it because you want to get positioned in the comp plan, if you buy it because you want to get the points and go on a trip so you can video to launch your travel business, meaning if you're buying this with business intent, then it can become tax deductible. Now, I'm not a CPA, but get together with your own tax professionals because you're going to find out that you can write off your house, spouse, kids, meals, travel, entertainment, miles on your automobile, cell phones, internet. The average person is going to save $400 to $500 per month on their taxes. It only costs $125 for the membership. So I'm paying $125 for the membership, but I have a home-based business now, and I'm saving $500 a month in taxes. So is it costing me $125 for the membership, or is it making me $375 per month in the form of tax savings? Plus, I still get all the vacations, all the trips. By the way, if you buy the $999 and you write it off, it doesn't cost $999, it only costs $500 and something, all based on which tax bracket you happen to be in, which means you're getting 2,000 points, which is 1.5 vacations for $500. It's an amazing deal. You're qualified for double bonuses from here on out forevermore. You can work your way up to it. No one says you have to do it today. You can say, hey, when I make a bunch of money, then I'll do it. I just want you to be aware of it. And you're going to have people on your team buying it, because I see people on my team buying it every day. Look, every day when I look back, there's somebody's buying the $999, right? You see the commissions flowing up. And so again, eventually you're going to say, it's costing me more money not to own it than to own it. So I guess I'll buy it, go on another vacation, right? I mean, it's tough stuff around here. Now, we have a 10X compensation program. 10X meaning that we're going to literally pay out 10 times as much as a lot of other companies in our space. And the great thing about numbers is numbers don't lie. Documentation beats conversation. That's not my opinion. That is a stone cold fact. And I will show that to you in a couple seconds. As you can imagine, the whole comp plan begins with getting 3, because everybody wants to get 3, because at that point, it's no longer coming on my credit card. It's no longer costing me anything. I'm now getting my points at no cost to me. I take my free points, I turn them in for vacations that I can go on for virtually nothing. Who do you know that wants to go on vacation for virtually nothing? Make a list of, 4 or 5 friends if you can think of anybody, right? I mean, everybody wants to do that. So everyone's, kind of trying to get their 3, right? Even if you don't want to make money with our company, people are still trying to get their 3 because, man, I like the idea of vacations that cost me virtually nothing. That's kind of one of the big, huge selling points. So it's just a referral program, right? Just go out and refer 3 people. But that kicks in that social sharing ripple effect. Now, that means because you tell a few, who tell a few, who tell a few. Now, who else has done this kind of a model? And the answer is Facebook and Instagram. If you remember, Facebook and Instagram have never, ever, ever run a commercial on television. They've never once ran an advertisement in a magazine or on a radio. How do you get 2 billion users when you've never, ever run an advertisement in any way, shape, or form? Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. I invited my friends, and my friends invited their friends, and their friends invited their friends, and their friends invited their friends. It was a social sharing ripple effect. Well, that made Mark Zuckerberg one of the 10 richest men in the world. Now, he made all that money because of all of the people that you and me brought to his platform. Now, did he ever think to write you a check? Hey, you know what? Made a lot of money on you. Appreciate that. Hey, here's supper tonight. Hey, here, go get some Domino's pizza on me. Thanks for the customers. Did he even send a Christmas card? No, he did not, right? We do. We track all of that activity. And by the way, guys, the number one thing shared on social media is travel. Nobody goes on vacation without doing a photo dump, right? And so that's just a given. Number one thing shared is travel. Now, just to kind of give you guys an example of how powerful this is. This is an incredible couple. This is Pastor Guy and Pastor Deborah Taylor. They are so loved and revered by so many people in our company. And they got involved in our company. I think they were 61 years of age when they joined. Pastor Deborah joined first, and then Pastor Guy joined after her. They both love to travel. So Pastor Deborah, guess what? She went out and told 3 people. When you tell 3 people, I'm enjoying the whole thing for nothing. Her husband did the same thing, told 3 people, I'm enjoying the whole thing for nothing. Now they both have all these points coming in. You know, they got 5-6 trips a year, plus they got the travel portal where they could book for 70% off. I mean, they were living in resorts, visiting home. They were, he was travel guy and she was travel girl. They were having the time of their life. Deborah built her business to about $3,000 a month, somewhere in there. Guy built his business to about $2,000 a month. Well, then 21 months ago, Pastor Guy, heartbreakingly, he passed away. So he goes to be with the Lord. And although Pastor Guy is gone, that $2,000 per month check that he built, it is not gone. That check remains. That check continues to come in every single month, like an oil well, pumping out oil, and you keep making money every single month. Now, this business is willable, inheritable, sellable. So that check went to his wife, Deborah. She in turn set that up, gave it to the grandkids, put it into a legacy trust for them. Well, all of those customers below Guy, they all had an incentive to go tell 3 people, right? Because when you tell 3 people, guess what? I got myself some vacations that cost me virtually nothing. I mean, how many people like that idea? A lot, right? And so they tell a few who tell a few who tell a few. That customer base begins to grow, and then Guy becomes an ambassador in our company. Well, ambassadors are in that $100,000, per year income range. So Guy went from making $24,000 a year at the time of his death to making $100,000 per year 21 months later. I mean, that's an increase of $75,000 per year. That's more money than the average American household even makes. And he's in heaven. I mean, guys, whose side are you on? I mean, most people, the only model they know is that if I don't work, I don't get paid. If I get sick, I don't get paid. If I get hurt, I don't get paid. If there's another pandemic and they tell me to stay home, I don't get paid. If they can find someone younger than me that'll work for less money than me, I don't get paid. If they can find technology or automation to replace me, like artificial intelligence, I don't get paid. There's an entire economy out there trying to make sure you don't get paid. And over here, I got a guy Taylor, in heaven, still getting paid and getting pay raises every single month. He's about to become a 1-star ambassador in our company, which is to say he's about to go to $150,000 per year. I mean, it hasn't happened yet, but he's getting pretty darn close. His business is still growing. This is a new model of income that is superior to that old model of go to school, get good grades, get a job. It's all going to be great. Guess what? It ain't going to be great. All right. I mean, that no one's buying that story anymore. How many people you know with a job where it's all turned out great? Go ahead. Take some time thinking of anybody. Go ahead. Keep thinking. You can't think of anybody. Nobody. I mean, they're living paycheck to paycheck like everybody else. And the secret to money is this on the screen. It comes from Warren Buffett, the 5th richest man in the world. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until the day you die. Again, that's the secret to money. You have to find a way to make money while you sleep. Guy found a way to make money while he sleeps for an eternity. I mean, he's still making money every month. That check keeps coming in. Whose side are you on? By the way, John D. Rockefeller, one of the richest men that ever lived, said the exact same thing in a slightly different way. I would rather earn 1% off the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own effort. It means the exact same thing. You cannot be the sole generator of your income or you're going to be broke. Robert Kiyosaki, who wrote the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, he wrote the book Cash Flow Quadrant. He's the modern day financial guru of our time. He outlined it right here in this chart. The reason that only 95% of the population controls 5% of the money. 5% of the population controls 95% of the money. The difference is the people who have an income that comes in without their day-to-day effort. That's what we're trying to show you how to do. And in our competition program, it's a binary. Binary meaning you've only got to build 2 legs. And so if I go out there and let's say that I bring on my buddy Adam and I put Adam on the left, right? So I got my buddy Adam on the left. And let's say that I bring on Willie Ann, I got Willie Ann on the right. Adam on the left, Willie Ann on the right. Well, then if I bring on Charlotte, and I put Charlotte down below Adam. Charlotte doesn't know Adam. Adam doesn't know Charlotte. But if Charlotte goes out there and builds a big old business, guess what? Adam is going to benefit exactly the same as me and everybody else in the daily compensation program. So you're building two lines infinitely deep. You just keep putting people down below the other people. And every time you put people down below other people, that volume flows all the way up to the top for the benefit of everybody. And so you're in a business where people are helping people. So go out there and get 3, and you're now earning $4.10 per day. That's $127 per month. They're going to take your $125 a month auto ship out of that $127, and you're going to have a $2 per month positive cash flow after the cost of the membership is deducted. Now, I'm going to assume that you bring on 4 people. Why am I doing 4? Because I want to keep the legs even. 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Makes the duplication examples better. So you bring on 3. It's not costing anything, but you bring on 4. Now we get the legs even. So you're 4. Go out there and tell a couple people each. Well, that gives you 8 platinum customers in the left leg, 8 platinum customers in the right leg. That means you're now earning $400 to $700 per month and extra residual reoccurring income. That's an extra $5,000 to $8,000 per year. How many of you have any kind of an investment that's paying you $5,000 to $8,000 a year, no matter what you do? That, you know what, I could do nothing. I could sit on the couch, eat potato chips, and my $5,000 to $8,000 just keeps coming in every single year. Almost nobody, has that, right? Some people do, but almost nobody. We've had people do this in their first day. People do this in their first week. People do this in their first month. People do this in their first quarter. I don't know you. I don't know your mix of skills. But what I do know is that if some people are doing this in a day, a week, a month, it's obviously something highly doable. And so you can easily, quickly go out there and tell 4, have them tell a couple of people each, and enjoy an extra $400 to $700 per month. How many people do you know could use an extra $400 to $700 per month? Now, let's assume that you're 8 people on the left and 8 people on the right. Tell a couple of people each. Keep in mind, you've only told 4, but they tell a couple of people each. Now you got 25 people on your left leg and 25 people on your right leg. That's going to make you a 2-star director. That means you now have a check that's somewhere between $1,500 and $2,500 per month. $1,500 is on the low side, $2,500 is on the high side. Most people in that neighborhood of $2,000 per month in reoccurring residual income. That's an extra $24,000 per year. There are not many dreams you cannot finance with an extra $24,000 per year. I talked to a lady just today. Her name is Ashley. She's out of Georgia. So welcome aboard. I know Ashley's getting ready to sign up, come on board. But Miss Ashley was talking about wanting to send her kids to private school. And I'm like, hey, you can become a 2-star director and that pays for private school. Some people have done that in 2 weeks. Some people have done that in 2 months. Some people have done that in 2 quarters. I don't know you. I don't know your mix of skills. What I do know is that if some people are doing it in 2 weeks, and some people are doing it in 2 months, and some people are doing it in 2 quarters, it's obviously something that's highly doable. I believe it's more of a mental decision. When you decide to do it, you will do it. And here's an extra $2,000 per month. By the way, around the world, this is life-changing money. In the Canary Islands, the average income is $1,000 per month. In Papua New Guinea, the average income is $1,500 per month. In parts of Europe, school teachers only make $2,500 a month. We've had school teachers come here, in a couple of months, I make enough money to quit my job. I can stay home with my kids. I can raise them the way I want to raise them. I can do the things I want to do. I bought my life back in 2 months. Guys, that's the kind of impact, even here in the United States, where the average income is $60,000, $70,000 per year. Here's an extra $24,000. There's no one that's going to say, nah, we don't need that. We're fine. No, that's a 30% increase. That's a meaningful piece of income to that household, right? And so even here in the USA, again, this is life-changing money. You could be here 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 quarters, something relatively quick if you decide to do it. Now, 25 on the left, 25 on the right. Let's assume they tell a couple of people each. You're now a 3-star director. Now you're making an extra $30,000 to $42,000 per year in reoccurring residual income. We've had people like Keith Brown. He got here in a month. We've had people, get here in 2 months, 3 months. Some people, it takes them 3 quarters. Again, it's a variable number because I don't know you. I don't know your mix of skills. I don't know your basic contacts. What I do know is that if some people like Keith Brown did it in a month, right, it's obviously something doable. It might take you a year, but hey, how long have you been working? How long have you been on the job since, you graduated high school, college, whatever it is? A lot of you are 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Some of you are 30 years, right? If you quit today, do you have a base of $30,000, $40,000 a year coming in regardless of what you do? Or could you use an extra 30 to 40,000 if you do have a little money coming from something? And the answer for most are like, yeah, that would help, right? Guys, we're going out and showing people how to do the one thing they've always dreamed of doing at a price they never knew was possible. So you're 63 on the left, 63 on the right. Tell one person each. You become a 4-star director. You have 125 on your left leg, 125 on your right leg. We've had people do this in 4 months, 6 months. Some people might take them a year, 2 years. Some people will never do it. Again, the point is that it is something that's doable. When you get here, $4,000 to $5,000 a month in reoccurring residual income. And if those 125 people on the left leg and 125 on the right leg were to tell a half a person each, or you get half the team to tell a full person each, right? So, a few more people come in each leg. That's going to make you an ambassador. You now have a monthly income of $7,500 to $9,000 per month. That's an extra $90,000 to $110,000 per year. I know that Eager and Larissa, Eager got here in just under 5 months. His wife, Larissa, became a 4-star in 6 months. Keith Brown will shatter that record here shortly. He's a 4-star director, will be an ambassador in his 3rd or 4th month, somewhere in there. Again, not that everyone's going to do it that quickly. The point is not the fact that you're going to do it in 3, 4 months, 5 months. The point is that, man, if some people are doing it less than 6 months, clearly it's something that's doable. It's something that I can strive and get there. And when I get there, I'm kicking back with $100,000 a year in residual income. I can go sit on an island, drink out of a coconut, and the checks just keep showing up. And so, that's a beautiful thing. As the team continues to grow, the compensation program will continue to grow. It takes you all the way to $3,200 a day, over $1 million per year. And then there's all kinds of other benefits when you become an ambassador, starting with the Louis Vuitton experience. And what I want to do is actually go back to my wife, Gina, because she's obviously participated in these Louis Vuitton experiences and can come from obviously the mother's perspective, the female's perspective of what these kinds of trips have meant to so many incredible ambassador ladies in our team. So with this, Gina, tell us about Louis Vuitton.
So the Louis Vuitton experience was created by one of our founders and owners, Adela Hart. And it's truly a first-class experience that when you become an ambassador at our company, you get to participate in. I've had the privilege of actually, being on the Louis Vuitton experience twice, but here's the one that we had last summer when we were in Paris. And there is the Louis Vuitton staff. They are out there twirling and dancing with Adela. But it all starts with an entire experience. They pick us up in the hotel lobby and took us, all the ambassadors that were there, and took us over to this 4-story Louis Vuitton there in Paris. And you can see us getting off the van, and here we are being escorted straight into the salon. Now, you'll notice in a moment that there are people wrapped around the building waiting their turn. I think the wait was over an hour for them to get in, but we're walking straight in. You've got people stopping on the streets wondering who we were, that they had to hold everybody off, block everybody off so that we could come in. And it really made everybody feel special. So once we get inside Louis Vuitton, there it is where the line's wrapped around the corner there. Once we get inside, they escorted us up to this private salon, and it was up on the 4th story. They had champagne and macaroons, cappuccinos, sparkling water, and some other snacks for us. And then we were presented with our gifts from David and Adela. And then we were assigned a private shopping specialist who was going to assist us with all of our needs. They continued to check and see what else you needed to drink. Would you like more champagne? How about some more sparkling, water? They really spent an individual time with us. Like I said, we each had our own personal shopping specialist and wanted to know what we were looking for and really help guide us through that shopping experience. It was just absolutely first class. It's such a special moment in time, and everybody got to celebrate. And even after that, Todd, I always forget to talk about, but then we went and had this incredible dinner afterwards as well, all of us together. So it's just absolutely first class.
Yeah, we did the dinner cruise. And by the way, if you guys ever go to Paris, you have to do the dinner cruise. The dinner cruise, you're on this boat. They leave in the evening, and you're going to go right down the river that goes right through the heart of Paris. So you're going right through the middle of Paris down the river, and you're going to end up at the Eiffel Tower. And when you end up there, they time it where it's all the towers lit up and it starts to sparkle and do all the stuff. It looks like fireworks going off, right? They time the whole thing. They're playing the most incredible music. They're serving drinks and wine and steaks and all kinds of incredible stuff. You're going under all these historic bridges, and it looks like a scene from a movie when you see those arched bridges with the old lights on top of it, right? And then you see buildings on each side of the river that, again, are older than the entire country we live in. By the way, we all know what the Statue of Liberty is here in the United States. We forget that it was the French who gave us the Statue of Liberty. And there's two of them. There's one in the United States, but the other one is in Paris, France. And when you're sailing down the middle of the river, you will go by the other Statue of Liberty. Like, hey, wait a minute, that's the Statue of Liberty. I mean, that's the other one. And so, again, it's an amazing experience. If you ever go there, you have to do the dinner cruise. Of course, the company did that for everybody after we did the Louis Vuitton experience. And we're going to go out and buy you all this multi-$1,000 purse. And then can we buy you dinner too? Take you down the heart of Paris. I mean, guys, this is tough stuff, right? Tough stuff. And telling people how to travel for less and again, having experiences that, quite frankly, people would never have if it wasn't for the company. And that's a big part of the company's mission, is giving people those once in a lifetime kind of experiences, things they just wouldn't have otherwise. By the way, when you're an ambassador, you get a vacation every single year. Every year we go to different places. We've been to Cabo, we've been to Cancun, Dubai. The company buys yachts. They rent jet skis. They rent those razors, the dune buggies. They've rented parasailing. They've rented excursions. They've gotten us massages every single day, right? They pay for the airfare, the airport transfers, 5-star accommodations, everything. You don't want to miss an ambassador trip, right? Everything's included. You override the company every single month. When you get to the 3-star ambassador, well, then they start handing out $8,000 watches like you see right there, right? So that is the James Bond watch. Same watch Bond wore in Casino Royale. In fact, there's even a famous part where they're on the train on the way to the famous poker match he was going to play. And the lady he's talking to says, beautiful watch, by the way. Rolex? He's like, no, Omega, right? So anyway, you get the Omega watch. It's an $8,000 watch. You got a men's version, ladies version. We have all kinds of people that have come to our company that have never had any success in our kind of an industry, right? People with no background. They came here during the pandemic, right on their mobile phone. Just sent out videos, information, just educating people. Hey, we can go back there. We can show you the prices. We can show you the trips. We have a place called, you have to be invited to it. I don't want to tell you the name of it because you'll all think, oh, I'll go on Facebook and look it up. And you can't look it up. It's an invisible group. It's a private group, which makes it invisible unless you're invited. So ask about, hey, I want to be part of the travel group for Travorium. Somebody can get you an invitation to our Facebook group. There's thousands of people there that are posting their pictures, posting their videos, posting their stories, posting their receipts. Coach Wright, who's in Punta Cana right now, probably got the earpiece in, listen to me speak, while he's got the filet mignon, the ribeye, the wine. He'd probably call me afterwards, tell me how great it was. Anyway, he just got done posting on that page where he's at, an all-inclusive in Punta Cana for $130-something, right? And so, guys, we have all kinds of people. I see Kyle Thrower right here. My man Kyle been on 29 different trips with the company. He's taken incredible videos on all the different trips he's been on. You can go validate everything that we talked about tonight. That's one of the great things about our business. You can validate it all. You can ask someone, hey, can you go back and let's do some price comparisons between you guys and Expedia? Can you show me the world tour? Can you really show me that trip where I can book it for $99? Can you show me the getaways and show me the 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom? Can you go to see your local tax professional and verify? If I have a home-based business, can I really save a bunch of money? Holy crap, that's true. How come nobody ever told me about that before? And so again, you can go validate every aspect of our business and find out, oh my gosh, every bit of this is true, that this is a new trend, a new way of making money, where again, the old model, go to school, get a job. Go to school, get good grades, get a degree, get a job. You all know how that's working out. You talk to your friends, you talk to your family, how they all doing? They're struggling. That model is no longer the model, right? Things are changing, things are shifting, and we represent the new model. And making money is about going where things are going, not where things have been. Wayne Gretzky, one of the greatest hockey players that ever played. They said, Wayne, what makes you so good? How are you the greatest ever? He said, most people skate to where the puck is. I skate to where the puck is going. He had a sense of where the puck was going to be. And I see it's over there, but yeah, it's going to end up over here. And he started kind of heading in that direction. Hey, wait, how'd you get here so fast? So I'm just really fast. I mean, no, because he had the instinct to know where things were going. Guys, know where things are going. They're heading our direction. You have a chance to get involved, be a participant. Your worst case scenario. I want to quote Daryl Roberts here. Your absolute worst case scenario is you're going to go on some unbelievable vacations and have memories that create the, memories of a lifetime. That's your worst case scenario. If you even attempt to make money, then you're going to save thousands in taxes, and it's going to be a profitable venture. If you tell 3 people, then it's going to be the most unbelievable, incredible experience. And if they tell a few, it's going to become a life-changing experience. So guys, it's in your hands. We appreciate you being here tonight. Went a little longer than we normally like to go. I think I got bloviated a little too much. I'll have to shorten that up next time, but I appreciate you guys being here. Miss Gina, thank you for all the introductions, your open commentary, the overview of the Louis Vuitton. I appreciate all of you guys. We'll be back tomorrow night, Thursday night. Me and Gina are leaving in the morning for Tahoe. We got what time's our flight?
11 a.m.
11 a.m. at LAX, right? So we live in California where you can go to several airports. You can go to San Diego. Yes, San Diego is great. Ontario, please, Ontario. You can go to Orange County. You can go to Long Beach, right? But some flights, unfortunately, you got to go to LAX, right? Well, LAX is only 85 miles from us. That's not that big of a deal. What are you wondering about, Todd? Because based on what time of day you leave, it can take an hour to 4 hours. And so it's LAX, right? You got that morning traffic. We got to be there by 9. And so anyway, it's LAX. But we're going up to Tahoe. By the way, we booked the place up in Tahoe. We had one of the lowest savings we've ever had. We only saved 25%. We normally save a lot more than 25%. But we booked our hotel for the next couple of nights in Tahoe, and we're only saving 25%. How much did we save?
We saved over $300.
Yeah. So anyway, so even when you're only saving 25%, it's over $300, right? So guys, I mean, no matter how you look at this thing, you're going to save money. You're going to make money. It's going to be incredible. We'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow night. We're going to have Mr. Danny Bling Bling Seguinall. The guy has a phenomenal story. He's been traveling the world. I mean, just this year alone, he spent 5 weeks in Vegas, went to Canada, came back to Vegas. He's back in Vegas. He's still in Vegas. He's now at 6 weeks in Vegas. That's after he spent 5 weeks in Europe. Okay. That's after he spent a couple of weeks in Mexico. I mean, this guy literally travels for a living. He used to work at the hospital in Canada, right? He had to go to the same boring job every day, but he loved to travel, guys. He got involved. His business is spread all over the world. Got a phenomenal story. Got to be here tomorrow night to share it with everybody. Hey, we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Till then, God bless. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.